Hi, I'm amandaawakens and I'm back with another video. Today we are going to talk about the 4 types of white men that all Black women encounter while interracial dating. Be prepared to cringe. You either have encountered, are encountering, or will encounter the white man who goes out of his way to make it clear to you that not only does he not see race, he does not see color, but you shouldn't either. According to this type of guy, race just isn't a problem. And if you are someone who is whining about systematic racism or institutionalized racism, then you are just ignorant and just want to be a victim. And according to this same man, those who whine and complain about the injustices in the world based on race are likely just lazy and leeching off of the government. The discrimination that anyone faces in the 21st century is just their fault. Yes, these white men do exist, and yes, they actively date Black women. What makes them so frustrating beyond their prejudices is that they actually think they are helping you by mansplaining just how ridiculous your feelings are. And until you take on their point of view, you're basically just one big crybaby. Now, this guy is basically the first guy, but on the opposite end of the spectrum. This guy is well aware of racial differences and is not afraid to comment on them whether you ask for his opinion or not. This is the guy who is dating you because he is so gracious and also because you're not like the other Black girls. This is the guy who will tell you that you are pretty for a Black girl. He's also the same guy who doesn't necessarily mind when your hair is in braids or when you wear your natural hair out, but he just thinks that you look better when your hair is straight. And why wouldn't you want to look your best? He is also the same guy when talking about you to his friends. He will straight out the gate let them know that you are Black. And from my personal experience, this guy is worse than the first guy because even though he is blatantly racist, he is using you as a signifier to the world that he is not and cannot be racist. He's definitely the type of guy who can and will say anything about Black people because he has a Black girlfriend, and so it's totally fine. It's totally cool. Then there's the white guy who either grew up in a low-income family or grew up in the hood. All his friends are Black, all his exes are Black, and he only dates Black girls. He's likely been given multiple N-word passes, and he's not afraid to use them regardless of what you think. This is the white guy who will tell you he's basically Black. And believe it or not, he's actually the worst of the 3 types of men that have been mentioned because at least the other 2 will openly acknowledge that they have no idea what your life is like or what your experience is like or what the Black experience is like. But this 3rd guy will actually tell you what your life is like being Black because, you know, he's basically Black and he grew up the exact same way. This is also the guy who will absolutely fetishize you and who will treat you based on the stereotypes of Black women despite any lived experience with Black women that he may have. This is the white guy who will wear a do-rag and who will likely dog you out. But at last, after all of these awful experiences, you will meet the right guy. The white man who will see your race and won't be fazed, intimidated, or have some sort of superiority complex. This man will be open to talking about race and not talking over you or trying to teach you about your experience. This man will recognize that your culture has differences from his own, but that does not make you any less of a woman worthy of his love, affection, and protection. This man doesn't expect you to be a strong Black woman. He just expects you to be his girl. And to Black women dating white men, please Do not settle for anything less than this man. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and make sure to like this video. Until next time, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.